Hi, everyone. Delfino Aguilar here, SVP of Wholesale Production at Kind Lending. I'm really excited to bring you our second part of the interview with our great operational leaders, Natalie Cooke and Chrissy Murphy. We're going to talk directly to all the account executives who are thinking of joining Kind Lending. In addition, we're going to talk about our great technology and how we couple that to help you grow your business. Our technology really frees us up to bring you all high-touch customer service to help you close as many loans as possible. We couple that with kindness. We couple that with our kind ambassadors, Chrissy Murphy and Natalie Cooke. I'm excited to bring you our second portion of the interview. Have a great day. Chrissy, we talk a lot. We talked about brokers with Nat, right? And a lot of what we do is, we have now 17 AEs. We're going to add 4 more in February. We have 5 more after that. There's a lot of people come wanting to know about what we're doing here at Kind, and you work a lot with brokers. You have a really good relationship with account executives, right? So, and some of them have tripled, quadrupled their business being here at Kind Lending than what they were used to. And I think that is a true testament to you two on the line and what we do operationally. But if I'm an AE looking to come to Kind, I'm going to be working with you guys closely, right? Like I'm going to be asking for you for help and things like that. Like Chrissy, can you guide me? Natalie, can you show me this? And your account managers will partner with you as well too. But what should an AE, a new AE, expect from you guys in operations when they come to Kind Lending?
I think what they need to expect is that we're in true partnership with them. We care about them. We care about each other. We care about their broker partners, our broker partners, and everyone. We kind of have that sense of family that's hard to replace. And so it sounds cheesy, but I talked about coming home to Kind Lending, and I think people have said that many times. So they can expect out of the gate, we're going to get them going. Our broker approval process is less than 24 hours, generally same day. We're going to get on the phone with their brokers. We're going to have a walkthrough with them. We're going to introduce them to the people that they'll be working with as an account manager with Natalie and myself. And we're just going to promise them a great relationship as far as communication. We're going to get them all the tools they need, familiarize themselves. And most importantly, there's always those questions. And so we're quick at responding. We know the answers and we know how to navigate through things really easily for them and their broker partner. And so I think that's so important to know that you'll get a quick response, a fast answer that makes sense to them because we have the knowledge base. 25 years, Natalie and myself, a really long time too. Right. And so it's easy to welcome someone, first of all, and then walk them through our process. We've made it simple. It makes sense. And again, we have answers for them. And I think that's always so important. We develop relationships so quickly and more every day. I'm talking to that group of 17 people. Some of them, of course, I've known for 20 plus years, but others, suddenly they're in the family and they feel like we've known each other for a lifetime as well. And I think that makes us really different from a lot of places where, especially during this time when everyone's so, we're not in the same office. People are working from home, but the feeling at Kind is we've known each other forever. We're connected with you immediately. We form these quick friendships. And again, we share knowledge and stories and family and everything else. And it just makes a great start for an account executive to know and trust, like Natalie said, that we've got answers and we're going to make sure you get them quickly.
Yeah, and I think that's important as a new AE, what you just said. Because they have questions. Like all my AEs that we've hired a lot of them in December, and they've been doing a great job for us. But there's still questions that come up throughout the process. As something different comes up with the new file, and so I think that's really, really important. And thank you for that, Chrissy. Now, I want to let everybody know that's watching this. One of the reasons why we did really well at Stearns, and I can speak for myself personally on this, is that I delivered to Chrissy's Rock. And those of you guys that know Chrissy, she was the Rock manager in Costa Mesa. I personally delivered to her, and she helped me build my business and take it to the different level, President's Club. And Chrissy, that was because of you and what you guys did operationally there. And so personally, I know that you can support AEs. Natalie, you had a President's Club account executives delivering to you. The volume that we're doing here is just crazy for how new we are, technically new, right? And that's because of your support, Chrissy, your support, Natalie, for answering questions quickly. I got to tell you guys, from the sales side, we need questions answered quickly. Chrissy, you work past midnight. Natalie, you work at 4 a.m., right? You're a computer friend. We got coverage 24 hours a day.
We do. Natalie and I are so fortunate to be working together. She's the yin for my yang and vice versa. So we have a ton of fun every day.
Yeah.
Ditto, my friend.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's a great relationship. And I think that's an important piece, you guys. I think that's a very important piece to mention, because as you come to an organization, even though you might not have the relationship, your business is covered as an AE, right? Pretty much 24 hours a day, if need be, in some instances, So Chrissy, you talked about new AEs coming aboard to your Kind Lending. There's a lot of technology that we're working on too, right? So share with us. Don't give all the secrets away, right? But share with us high level updates on some technology that we're doing. And non-Del is coming as well. You guys are part of that as well. So share with us a little bit about that.
Well, it's exciting because so many things are happening every day. Every day we have a meeting on the calendar, and it's not the same one. It's something different, and every day related to technology. So it's something we, as a team, we know how important it is, and we put the effort into it. It's not like we meet once a month. It's constant. And so we very excited to say we have our new broker portal coming very soon. Yeah. And so that's going to just be, already we are getting such great reports from our broker partners that our portal is so easy to use. Well, the enhancements are even going to be better. So that's so exciting. We're really happy about that. Technology-wise, internally, we continue to look for that great partnership of communication and technology, where we're working smarter, not harder, so to speak.
Right.
We're allowing the technology to do a lot of the work for us, so that it frees our hands. We can get on the phone and communicate with our broker partners, with our account executives, with one another, and talk about process. How's it going? And that technology piece really allows for that. So we're really excited about the technology we have coming, and it will continue to be coming. So that's what's so neat. We have a dedication to it as a company, where we're going to continue to invest over and over and over again, and continue to improve in the technology that helps a broker, and then in turn helps us allow the time to communicate and make sure things are on track. Like we talked about pipeline management. You can do all those things when you have technology behind you. So we're really excited about that piece of the business and the continued growth of our technology, the broker portal. And no secret, I didn't give any secrets, Delfino. We'll save those for later. But it's a huge part of our business, and not the only part. That's the cool part too, because again, the people we have working with us are so great. So the combination of the two is really what brings our success, I think.
Yeah, you said it best right now. You said our technology frees us up for that high touch, and I think that's our goal here. We want to give that feeling of high touch to all of our clients, right? Like, you need something special, it gets done quickly for you. We have our turn times, we have our processes, but they can rely on you guys and their AEs to help them with that. And Chrissy, that's very well said. And that's one of the main things that we're trying to build here at Kind. That commitment to our customers coupled with our technology. So good updates. Thank you for not sharing all of our secrets all at once. I think it's good. There's a lot of updates coming, especially the broker portal. We're excited for that, and the CD options that they have. So it's going to be awesome.
It's going to be great.
Yeah. So Natalie, you guys are a great team. The 1-2 punch. Talk to us a little bit about where you see operationally, where are we going? What's on the horizon for us in ops? I know that there's programs coming down the line. You guys are constantly hiring. Talk to us a little bit about where we're going operationally here at Kind Lending.
Absolutely. Well, the team synergy that we all display is bar none. Doing it from the recruiting side, being the face of Kind, it's not even an interview. It's just getting to know somebody, right? So you just kind of soften that, initial conversation. They're like, oh, you're making me feel comfortable from the start. Like, how kind of you, right? Is that you want to get to know them, right? You have their information from past experience, but you want to gel with them. You want to talk about, hey, what's going on over here? This is what we're doing. We'd love for people to, invest and be a part of us. And just those talking points, people get excited. They're like, oh my gosh, this is fun. Like, I want to be a part of that, right? And that's what you want. You want it to be comfortable. You want to make sure is that people want to come over here and share the same common goals that you have. And we're all family-like, right? We've got past relationships, we've got new relationships, new family members, and we're just growing that partnership, both internally and externally, and that's important. And so speaking about technology, right, is that we want to pick technology to highest and best use, right? We're evolving, outside the mortgage business, inside the mortgage business. You look around, I mean, my kids are still trying to get me to get an iPhone. And I'm like, no, if I had a BlackBerry, I'd be good with that, right? You have to change with the change of times, right? Or you're going to be left in the dark. So with that being said, with our BI initiatives team and our technology team, they understand the needs of the operation, right? And so we want to make sure we have optimal results from the initial stages, from the onboarding of that initial loan, all the way to closing. And so that interim piece on the operation side is we want to make sure is that we're not having those redundant keystrokes, right? Is that you want to make sure that the employees are utmost productive with the tools that we're providing. And so like Chrissy made mention, we're connected with all of our resources to pull up in a conversation and say, hey, we need the system to talk X, right? So that we can see a more optimal results in, these areas. And that's what we do. We pull up constantly and we just kind of have those meeting of the minds, right? With all of the resources and say, how do we get here? This is what our objective is. This is our common results. Make it easy for the customers, right? Let's not have those redundant keystrokes. Let's map some information in the system. Let's put those validation stops in place, right? Let's make sure that it's highest and best use of so many areas for an optimal result. And that's what we're doing. And the employees, we're listening, right? They're bringing feedback and we empower their voices. Like, tell us how we can help you. How can we make a difference, right? And also from the customer experience, that's important too. Customer feedback, right? How is your overall experience? What could we do better? You always want to invite constructive feedback. I know sometimes, it's a little painful. You get a little bit of heartburn, but you're like, no, this is great information. So we can take it and act upon it. And we're not just sitting back, letting people just this, right? We're going, okay, let's take this information and let's apply it. And let's figure out how best to utilize it, right? For the overall greater good of everybody, right? And so that's what we're doing. As well as additional products, right? Additional products we're going to be offering too. We've got some fun things, not just on the technology side. We've got products that we're coming out with. Delfino, you spoke about non-delegation. We're working up that, right? We're working on that flow and getting things kind of moving, talking points and workflows and whatnot. Also, we've got a second TD that's coming with Symmetry, right? So that's coming too. So we're really excited for that announcement and some other facets of the business as well. And so we're just excited to be able to be a part of something that's going to be epic. It's rewarding, the partnership, the people, and it's just a very family-like culture that we all share part in.